Prospecting Part 1. As we have done the initial preparation on the sales process and have learned about our products as well, let's move to the next stage of the process called prospecting. The meaning of prospecting is to survey and search for the potential customers. Such identified set of customers are called prospects. Unless we know where we have to go, we can't start the journey. Therefore, it is a very important step in the sales process. We must understand our prospects very clearly to start the sales journey. In Prospecting Part 1, we will talk about first, understanding prospects, second, finding customers, and third, creating interest. Step 1. Understanding prospects. First step of prospecting is to define and understand who our ideal customer is. Unless we know what kind of people will buy our products, we can't prepare a list of such customers. So we must use our own judgment based on customer observation, his house, environment, etc., read product materials, ask our supervisors or colleagues to understand who our ideal customers are. As a process, we need to define them by filling the Understanding Prospects table. Here we have an example of iPhone 7 prospects. The age group would be 35 to 50 years. Income level is higher income group, that is greater than 40 lakhs per annum. Life stage would be middle-aged, married, with kids, and settled in a job or business. Gender could be any, male or female. Buyer type should be not a first-time user, will already have an expensive phone. And common characteristics are owns a car, takes pride in displaying brands owned, and understands and appreciates high-end technology. The table above gives us a fair bit of an idea about the kind of people who would be buying an iPhone 7. Now it is important here to understand the difference between buying and owning. In your college you may see a student also owning an iPhone 7. While a student may be owning an iPhone, he may not be buying it himself or herself. This may have been gifted by parents who actually bought the product. In prospecting, we must identify the people who are buying, the actual decision makers, like in the present example, the parents. A simple task for you to practice. Make an understanding prospects table for a mobile phone of price Rs 12,000. Check product features on internet. Similarly, create understanding prospects table for a 100cc two-wheeler. Step 2. Finding customers. Once we have understood what kind of customers we are looking for, then we have to work upon making a list of such potential customers. There are many ways to create such a list. First, understand where will you find such customers and then start making the list. Make a list of friends, acquaintances, neighbors, ask for references. Check neighborhood establishments like shops, offices, etc. Use yellow pages or business directories. Check local newspapers and classified columns. Check relevant apps or directories which list service providers or sellers in that category, etc. Using the above methodology, you can create a list of potential prospects. Right now, our aim is to make as big a list as possible before we start. Then, basis our initial understanding of the client, we can try and prioritize these clients. As you have not spoken to the clients yet, prioritization can be done basis completeness of contact details, whether you know the client, can anyone introduce the client to you, difficulty in reaching out, distance from where you are operating, and time taken to reach him or her. So now we have a list of possible prospects ready to be contacted. A simple task for you to practice. Basis the understanding prospects table above and using the sources as given in finding customers, make a list of people who may be potential prospect of buying a budget smartphone in 10,000 budget and a separate list of people interested in buying a two-wheeler. Step 3. Creating interest. Now as we have the list ready, our next goal is to create prospects from the potential list. Before we start contacting these customers, let's understand their psyche. A. People are busy with their work. B. People get lot of sales call. C. People do not like to be pushed into buying. And D. People are alert against sales call or pitch. We must keep the above in mind while talking to the potential prospects. Goal of our interaction with these people is to create interest and get them into conversation with us. The idea here is not to go for a quick sale, but to get into a conversation. Steps a customer follows as per the AIDA model of marketing: attention, interest, desire, and action. The goal of prospecting is to grab attention and generate interest. We must catch people in that stage because till that time they have not yet started evaluating options and finalizing solutions. If we are a little late and people have reached the desire stage, that is knowing what they want, or action stage, that is exploring alternate solutions for final purchase, it will be really difficult to get the deal. So a good salesperson must be proactive and catch hold of the customer quite early in the journey. We must catch attention and generate interest by our conversation so that the targeted person becomes a prospect and start desiring for a solution leading to the action of purchase. At the end of this step, we should have a list of prospects for the product who have shown interest and are into a conversation with us about the product.